Is that a tough one to swallow, Fitzy? How are the emotions?
Mixture of pride, disappointment, excitement still. We've got another crack. Boys are good. Boys have come in. Obviously, they're disappointed, but they also know we've still got another shot next week. So we'll have to dust ourselves off and walk out of here ready to get prepared for next week.
You believe you lost that one, Craig? It seemed like you had the game with 7 to go.
Yeah, it did. I thought that too. Look, it was definitely a huge moment. Like, obviously, so I thought we were hanging in there quite well, and just probably freaked a bit with 12 on the field there instead of holding our cool a little bit.
There was a big moment, push the lead a bit more. Valentine Holmes goes down. Connor Tracy tonight, a try in the corner. What did you make of that incident?
Well, I don't think he touched him. Did he? I don't know. It's hard. Like I said, we're in the box. We've got Eagle Cam vision. You need the close up to see whether he touched him. I didn't think he actually touched him, but he obviously got in his line of sight. There, I could definitely see that. So another moment to consider, but also another one we've got to wash and move on.
How do you feel, Wade? Like, obviously, 93 minutes. It was, there was nothing in that game. It's just decided by a field goal to death.
Yeah, just backing up what Fitzy said, a mixture of pride and disappointment. I don't know what it was like to watch, but it was a pretty decent game to play, and both teams were up for it. I think what's done is done now. We just got to wash it and move on. We earned a second crack, so the disappointment is here right now, but. We're on again next week, so we're just going to dust it off.
I imagine you take a lot of positives out of the performance.
Yeah, definitely. I think, the thing that probably disappoints us the most is we scored 30 points, and the way we've defended throughout the season, we probably get that done 9 times out of 10. So we've got a simple focus in front of us. We can have the disappointment, last tonight, but yeah, we're back to work tomorrow and getting prepared for next week.
Fitzy, you said it was a huge moment, that 6-in, but did you agree?
It's too late now.
I mean, from that, I take it you thought it was at least harsh, if nothing.
It's just I can't do anything about it. What's the point? Like, what do you want me to do? Just got to get ready for next week now. So wash it, move on, prepare. It's no good. Like, I'm not going to do that.
And just on preparing for next week, obviously, after a 93-minute game, there's not much of a harder turnaround than trying to get from that back. Obviously, you'll get up for it, but physically for next week.
What's the best fitness session we'll have this week? So we'll be right.
Sorry, were you expecting a game like that in terms of it being 32-30 in the end, and that's not how one would expect a finals game to go, right?
Yeah, it's a bit more open than probably, but I just felt like we I thought it was still more physical than the scoreline suggested. Like, it was a good battle, wasn't it? I think I just was really disappointed in just two sets that cost us in the first half. Other than that, I thought we defended all right. Hung in there for long periods, turned the tables with some D, but just two sets in the first half just weren't good enough and bit us in the, So, but look, it's a good game. It's good, obviously they're going all right and we're going all right. It was good.
Nico probably deserved a bit of wins tonight. He was outstanding.
Yeah, he was. He was disappointed after last week. Didn't think he played well enough last week, and then went back to sort of a simple mindset. But yeah, he was instrumental tonight. I just laid on passes for tries and defended good, and yeah, he's having a big year and need him to be even bigger next week.
You talked about backing up from that physically, but what about, I guess, emotionally, just the toll of being up and getting them back on track for, what's going to be a sudden death game next week?
No, we'll be right, because of sudden death. We'll be fine. Again, we'll wash it off. We'll organise a week according to what just happened, and we'll be ready to go.
Toby and Will, 2 really good performances after a few weeks off. You must have been happy to see them come back straight into a finals game and at that intensity. Yeah,
happy to get them back, definitely. Thought, for the most part, it was pretty well done on their behalf for an extended period out, but obviously not at the level that they're capable of. But I thought it was, for a standard of game that it was, that they performed pretty strongly.
Is there a worry that obviously you conceded 30 points there tonight, that if you do that again next week against, say, the Roosters, for example, they probably won't concede 30 points? Is that something to look at in the week?
We don't know who we're playing yet, so we'll address our defensive issues from the week for sure. We will. We'll just say, hey, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Mate, my ears are ringing at the moment. We'll wait till we find out who we play, and then we'll set up a plan and we'll execute the plan better than we did tonight.
Obviously, you don't know who you're playing. It's Roosters or Rabbitohs. It's got to be a massive game. It doesn't get much bigger, really.
It doesn't. But you can't prepare for two teams. We've got to obviously, that's what's on the horizon. But there's no point worrying about what might happen. We'll get our own week sorted, prepared for, and then we'll watch tomorrow intently and be ready.
You hope you make it a goal.
A bit longer than 93 minutes would be nice.
Fitzy, there was obviously a lot of debate about where the game should be held. Do you reckon that justifies why it should be here? Like, that was a pretty amazing atmosphere, wasn't it? Yeah,
hopefully it was an enjoyable one to watch. Obviously, disappointing for the local fans, but it was it's hard to sort of tell. I'm assuming it was a good game for a neutral as well. So it's a good semi, but we come out the wrong end of it though. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, I think so.